The following takes place between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. Seven.
Right, Resonate TV, we are at the European Takeover at Crank in Bournemouth, and now time to speak to the star, or one of the stars of the show, which is Asys. How you doing, man?
I'm fine, thank you.
Fresh off the decks?
Yeah, kind of fresh. It's like
nice and moist.
I have to explain. When I arrived here this afternoon or late afternoon, I have just my hand luggage with, and they lost the real stuff, so I have just this shirt. And that was the reason why I was not freaking out completely, because I have to wear it now for 2 days.
Oh, that's actually my next question. How long are you here for in the UK?
Yeah, I will leave on Sunday because there's no flight going back to Frankfurt tomorrow.
Okay, and that's obviously where you're from.
Yeah, I'm from Frankfurt, Germany, bloody Germany.
Okay, now tell us a bit about what you do. For those in the UK that don't know, or have not heard your sound before, or seen you before, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, yeah, I started originally to produce 1994, and my first release was 1996, together with Kai Tresset. Maybe that is a familiar name for all of you raver guys. He established the legendary label Tresset Tracks, and I composed with him together some tunes. The first one was Acid Save Your Soul, and that was the really first one on Tresset Tracks. We had two other tracks first out. It was Acid Train and Acid Train and blah blah. The other one was Acid Squid. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was our first tracks, and then we started on releasing on Tresset Tracks, going further, and the very first really huge success in the UK as well, I guess, was Acid Nightmare. Yeah.
And how has your sound progressed since that time?
Yeah, it was like, when we started, it was like a common sense, like acid is out, and we said no, we love both the evil sound, which created by the small silver box called TB303 from Roland. And I don't know, people liked it that we were going further with that sound and didn't care about what anybody said, you know, or people were saying, and we really loved it. And I don't know if that was a success. It was like just, we loved the more mystic and dark stuff and just stayed with that. And we had, like since like Acid Save Your Soul, Acid Headcracker, Acid Nightmare. That was a huge success all over the world.
Tell us a little bit about your label.
Yeah, I established a new label, or kicked off with last year, at the end of last year. Because the owner of Tresset Tracks, Kai Tresset, he did a huge break and he wanted to go in another style. But I decided to go with Asys forward, still in the harder sounds. And at the moment we can see two things. It's like one kind of producers are going more to hardstyle, the other ones went to house and electro, which is very popular at the moment. And I feel there's a kind of lack in the hard trance scene, and names like hard trance is really dated, nobody really likes it anymore. And I try to refresh the whole genre a little bit with really talented fresh guys like Kamui in Germany, and I picked him for my label. And Asys and Kamui is going on FE Records, which is my own label. Okay. FE is then like, it's like my initials for my own name, like Frank Elric, but at the same time like Iron, which is kind of element of the earth. Like it's dark, it's warm, it's red, it's like, it's familiar to our sound. So I hope,
But at the same time, original.
same time original, and I hope people will enjoy and recognize that and follow us.
Because you've just done a remix of a track that's made quite a lot of noise over here, I think.
You mean the Electro Slut remix?
Yes,
of it?
Electro
Yes.
Slut.
This is, for example, exactly what I said. It's a kind of track which has many elements of well-known styles like hard trance with a build-up and a climax after the break, but as well it has different rhythms. It has fresh sounds taken from house or electro, but put them on a hard beat with a faster tempo, like house and electro is like 128 beats per minute, and hard trance originally is 140, and that's what we want. We want to refresh the whole thing.
Almost create a new genre.
Maybe, I don't know, because we can't do it alone. We have to wait for other guys who I think that's interesting and do the same, and then maybe we could create a trend. That would be awesome.
Let's just talk very quickly about gigs, because obviously you played all over.
Yeah.
How did different scenes and different parties differ around the world?
Yeah, that's quite interesting, and I really love it. I'm a travel addict, and I love to see new things. Especially the Australian scene is very famous and popular at the moment. Every DJ loves to play there because they're kind of open. So you can play there from tech trance, hardstyle, everything. They love it. And they, even when you listen to the radio, they combine punk, electro, house, hard trance, everything, just the best out of it. And they created in Melbourne, especially an own dance style like Melbourne Shuffle. Maybe you're familiar with. And it's really funny to see that all over the world something different is going and to pump up and spreading around the world again. I really love that because I'm a child of the early techno days in Frankfurt when Sven Feth and guys like that created techno in Frankfurt and in clubs like Omen and Dorian Gray. I really love that, to see that it's still going around the world. And everybody has his own style and influences the other ones again. That's really
it's
good.
keeping that originality and creativity as well, rather than trying to end up conforming into some sort of mainstream movement. Everybody's just always turning over.
And that's why I'm not narrow-minded. I'm really open for everything in the electronic scene, and I watch it, and I really love it.
Okay, well, thank you very much for talking to us. We're going to let you get on. It's been brilliant to chat.
Yeah.
Asys.
Hope to see you
Shake
again.
my hand, sir.
Bye.
Legend.
Next time.